So I was going to start this video with a cold open, using that Jeremy Clarkson meme. You know, this is brilliant, but I like this. But then I realized that not only do I like Xillia, it's also brilliant, so the meme doesn't work. I'd have to put it on both sides. Now, when I say I like Xillia, I mean I really like it. In fact, Tales of Xillia to this day remains my favourite game of all time. It doesn't necessarily mean that I think it's the best game of all time, it's not without its flaws, but it just is my favourite. So maybe the meme does work. In any case, a fantastic day is soon approaching, probably a lot sooner than many thought was possible, and that day is October 31st. That's the day that peak Tales returns with Tales of Xillia Remastered. Just like Tales of Graces Remastered earlier in the year, Tales of Xillia Remastered is a spawn of the Tales of Remastered Project, which is part of the 30th anniversary celebrations, and series producer Tomizawa recently revealed those celebrations will continue well past the end of this year until at least the end of 2026. Also, just like Graces F Remastered, Xillia Remastered will bring with it a bunch of new features and quality of life upgrades in addition to the visual enhancements you'd expect from a remaster. The visual enhancements in this case though, or maybe I should say visual changes, are going to be more impactful than Graces F Remastered in my opinion. From the limited number of screenshots we've seen so far, it appears that the dark, overcast filter, for lack of a better word, that the original game had has been completely removed. It instantly makes the game look more lively, colourful, and aesthetically pleasing. The new quality of life upgrades and changes also appear to have a bit more oomph behind them for Xillia compared to Graces F. Even though a lot of them are the same or similar, for something like the new dash toggle that is being added to Xillia for example, it has more impact here because there was already a dash feature that could be accessed from the grade shop in Graces F. Not to mention, Xillia's world design will greatly benefit from the increased movement speed. The wonderful subtitles for battle scenes is a returning enhancement from Graces F, along with better destination icons and new map icons for sub-events, treasure chests, and other collectibles. A no enemy encounters toggle, autosave, keybinding customization, improved detection for opening chests and other collectibles, new volume settings, dual English and Japanese audio, the list goes on and on. I'll have a link in the description where you can go through everything that's being added in detail. One additional addition that I do want to talk a bit about though is the grade shop being included from the beginning. This is also something that was added to Graces F, and I noticed that it caused quite a bit of confusion for players. For those unfamiliar, the grade shop is usually only accessed after completing the game once, and it contains a bunch of enhancements you can purchase for subsequent playthroughs with the grade that you've earned during your first run. This system is still perfectly intact. The grade shop you can access at the beginning isn't the real grade shop, it's a second, perishable one. It only has a limited selection of enhancements to purchase, and both the grade you're given to buy stuff with and the things you buy do not carry over to a second playthrough. So regardless of whether you make purchases or not, you're still going to have to accumulate grade as you normally would if you want to buy what you want from the full grade shop on your second run. And speaking of second runs, Tales of Xillia gives you more reason than any Tales to dive in a second time. Why? The dual protagonists, of course. When starting the game for the first time, you have a choice of perspectives. You can see the story through the eyes of Jude or through the much superior eyes of Mila Maxwell. This feature was a little undercooked. The two routes aren't that different, truth be told. This was something mostly rectified by many of the same developers in Scarlet Nexus.
As I reflected on the fact that TOX didn't differentiate too much on the perspectives of both protagonists, we have put extra effort into Scarlet Nexus in order to make the two stories more unique.
And the excellent news for fans of these games is that most of those developers, including Scarlet Nexus director and Tales veteran Kenji Anabuki, are back working on Tales. But getting back to Xillia and its dual protagonists, the conventional wisdom of the internet is that you should play Jude's story first. Personally, this is a thought I just don't subscribe to. I don't feel that it makes that much of a difference which route you play first, and I actually prefer Mila's story over Jude's. Some will say that you'll be confused if you don't play Jude first, but back when this game came out on the PS3, I played Mila first, and not only was I not confused, Xillia became my favourite game ever, so make of that what you will. I'll probably do a deeper dive on this in a video as we get closer to the Xillia Remaster launch though. As for why I like Xillia so much and why I think it's peak Tales, well, there's just too many things to list. The characters are amazing, the cast overall is so varied with great chemistry, the battle system is my favourite in the series, the world, as in the universe that the game takes place in, is super interesting, the OST is full of earworms, Gaius, Agria, the antagonists, and the way the story unfolds is just so much fun. And I could go on, and I will when I undoubtedly review Xillia Remastered closer to launch. For now, that's all I've got for you, but if you like the sound of my voice for some reason, please consider going back and watching some of my recent videos. YouTube is being a little lax on notifying everyone that I'm back. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.